one. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. .25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
So 2 incompletions of the opening drive. Puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Longhorns will have to kick it away on a punt out for the 1st time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Gets all in here over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He's going to hand this off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw again. The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
And that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Fights into the end zone.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short on their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback keeps the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went, grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. The Sooners churn out another first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense starts with a short field. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great time. And a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pass complete on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Really really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they finally tackle him down after one big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sooners line up with a first and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here's the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes the defender miss. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielded near the 20. They can't stop him. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense makes their way on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Brought down, the broken tackle produced a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Hands it off on the counter. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
He'll hand it off. Some hard running there for a tackle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. This is an impressive performance. They played a good